Hey there! Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Shayna, Reiki Master and Intuitive Medium, and I make Reiki easy to understand even if you've never had a session before or you don't consider yourself spiritual. So today we're actually getting into something fun. Common Reiki myths and misconceptions. Because, let's be real, there's a lot of weird stuff floating around out there. Some of it is just plain wrong, some of it is super dramatic, and some of it just needs a little clarification. So let's clear up some of that confusion and we'll get to the facts. So, the first myth I want to go over is that you have to be spiritual or believe in Reiki for it to work. No, Reiki is not a religion and it does not require belief. You don't need crystals or incense or even a moon ceremony. Reiki is simply energy, and your body already knows what to do with it. So, to give you an example, you don't have to believe in the gym for your muscles to get stronger, right? But if you go and you do the work, then results happen. And so Reiki is kind of like that. The energy flows whether you're into it or even if you're just curious. And the second myth I want to go over is that Reiki practitioners use their own energy. So this one's a biggie. People think that Reiki practitioners are giving you their energy. No, this is wrong. Reiki practitioners are more like a Wi Fi router. They're not the source, they're just the connection. So we're actually channeling the universal life force energy all around us, right? And we're not depleting ourselves to help you. The energy actually flows through me to you. And the next myth is that Reiki only works if you're sick or in pain. So Reiki isn't just for when things go wrong, right? It's also amazing for prevention and maintenance. So if you want to think about it, you get oil changes for your car before it breaks down, right? So it's the same idea. A lot of my clients come in regularly just to feel better, gain clarity, or even just stay grounded during stressful times. And you don't have to wait for a breakdown to get support. So, another myth is that Reiki is just a placebo. Oh my gosh. The good old, it's all in your head theory, right? So, here's the thing, even if part of Reiki's effects are partly placebo, which I don't believe, does that make it useless? Not at all, right? The relaxation, mental clarity, and emotional release that people experience is very real. And science even backs up that stress reduction alone has a massive impact on your health. So, another myth is that Reiki is woo woo and you have to be super zen to try it. So, this one really makes me laugh. You can be a chaotic, caffeine fueled overthinker who's never meditated a day in your life and still benefit from Reiki, right? You don't have to quiet your mind or be spiritually woke, right? Just show up as you are. I've had clients come in right after a messy breakup, crying and venting to me, and they still leave feeling like they've got a soul massage. No chill is required. So, another one is that Reiki can cure anything. So let's be real. Reiki is amazing, but it's not a magical cure all. It's a complementary healing practice, meaning it works alongside other treatments, not instead of them. Reiki supports the body's natural healing processes, but it's not a replacement for medical care, okay? So, to give you an example, you can think of Reiki like drinking water when you have a headache, right? It helps your body function better and it might ease symptoms. But if there's an underlying issue you have, you still need to address it properly. So, a great example that I like to use for this is grief. So, if you're grieving the loss of a loved one, for example, Reiki won't magically erase the pain and sadness you feel. But what it can do is help balance your energy so that grief doesn't completely drain you, but instead becomes something you can navigate in a more manageable way. So when we experience deep emotions like that, our energy gets depleted, making us physically and emotionally feel off, right? And so Reiki helps replenish that energy so you can process what you're going through with more strength and more clarity. And the same concept even applies to other medical conditions, right? So, speaking from personal experience, I have lupus, and ever since I started practicing Reiki, my symptoms have actually significantly improved. So much that my lupus has been in remission ever since. And, Reiki doesn't replace medical treatment for me, but it definitely supports my body's ability to heal. And so when our energy is balanced, our immune systems function better, right? And we're less likely to get sick. And that is why taking care of your energy is just as important as taking care of your physical body. And one last myth I'd like to go over is that you only need one Reiki session for it to work. So, yes, one session can be powerful, but Reiki is more like working out, right? Consistency brings the best results. So, just like you don't expect to have a six-pack set of abs after one gym session, Reiki works best when it's practiced regularly. Many people feel relaxed after just one session. Yes, that's true. But the real shifts, whether it's emotional healing, energy balancing, or even like stress relief, that tends to build over time. So, Reiki, it's a process, it's not a one and done fix. So, there you have it. Some of the biggest Reiki myths debunked. Reiki isn't about being perfect. It's not about being spiritual or even understanding everything right away. It's just about letting your body receive what it needs, and that's it. Very simple. So if any of these myths held you back before, I hope this clears things up. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment with a myth you've heard that you want me to talk about next. And if you want to experience Reiki for yourself, check out the links in the description to book a session with me or explore my Reiki courses. Reiki can be done in person or even online, so you can receive healing from the comfort of your own home. And remember, you don't need to believe in magic to experience healing. I'll see you in the next video.